Also ask you questions in relation to, we know there's a few things happening in the opposition at the moment. That's at play as we speak. A speaker coming out, the statement coming out from the FijiFirst opposition MPs that the speaker has written to them about legal advice being sought, and they continue to remain, the 17 continue to remain as sitting MPs. But that's for Parliament and other authorities to decide. In terms of the party mechanics, that's where you come in as the registrar of political parties. What is your decision on what are you doing in relation to the FijiFirst MP Moses Mbulitavu saying the party's leadership committee makeup is incomplete, as the opposition leader is not part of the committee, although that is a party requirement. The issues that are being raised is connected to the legality of the leadership setup at the moment.
Thank you, Vijay. So this will actually be a good opportunity for me to highlight the role of the registrar of political parties. So there is actually a High Court decision that was made in 2019. This is with regards to compliance of the party constitution. So it's the case of Watisoni Nata and others against Sodelpa. It was Civil Action 296 of 2019. So when we look at the judgment for this case, it emphasized that any breach to the party constitution cannot be considered as a breach to the Political Party Act, because the party is a separate legal entity. Now the issue that was raised by Honorable Mbulitavu, we actually received his complaint on the 30th of May this year. And so he had alleged certain breaches to the FijiFirst Constitution, which you had talked about. Now, this is something that the party had to deal with. So when we received the complaint, we looked into their constitution to see if they have any grievances mechanism in place, so that the party members could actually lodge their complaint within the party. But then when we looked at the constitution, then we realized they did not have any grievances process. And so this amounted to certain things that were required from the Political Parties Act, not reflected in the Constitution. So that was why we had referred it to, we gave a notice actually to FijiFirst until 28th of June to amend their Constitution so that it reflects what's required in the Political Parties Act.
They need to have a grievances process. Yes. Because according to these 17, the decision was made unilaterally in relation to what has been termed as their seats have been vacated, although the FijiFirst cannot decide on the vacation of the seats. At the end of the day, the speaker decides after that, and or the matter goes to court. In Mbulitavu's case, when Sodelpa decided to do that, the speaker said the decision has to be made by the court. So this is the legal process that's underway. The issue in relation to the FijiFirst given until 28th of June, what if they do not come back with that amendment?
So it's actually a notice to deregister them. So it's not, oh, maybe we can or we cannot. They must comply with that. If they don't, then it is a notice that they will then go on for deregistration. It is a requirement by the law for them to adhere to. The Constitution is to reflect what's in the Political Parties Act, and that was the notice that was given.
So if the 28th of June comes, no changes, a notice of deregistration means the action of deregistration or another process?
It actually means that we will go on with the process of deregistering them. Now, this is different from what we did last year, where we had actually suspended, because this provision is really specific. It says if they don't comply with what is required, then they have to be deregistered.
So 28 June is the
it's a
date.
cutoff date for them.